That's my mom. And let me pause that for one sec. That's, okay, this is Uncle Bill and my mom, and I don't know if that's Aunt Kathy. I really don't know who that is, the little baby. But let's keep going here. That's Janelle Wilson, and at the time she was Janelle Wilson, and that's Bill Wilson. That's my mother, Janelle Wilson. And that's Janelle and Bill when they were little. This is Mama, Nancy Wilson, and her husband, Bill Wilson Sr., which would be Mama and Papa to me, and that's my mom. This is actually really cute, but this, I think that, I don't know, I'm guessing, I think that's Aunt Kathy, but I don't know for sure, the little blonde in the middle. But that's Uncle Bill, and that's my mom on the other side. And I only know that because she's older than Uncle Bill. So okay, we'll keep going. And they used to go to the summer to stay with Aunt Nell and her husband. And Aunt Nell's husband, I think, was a pilot. I hope I'm getting this right. Let me pause this for a second. So this was, you can't see, it's not very clear. That's my mom and Uncle Bill. My mom and Uncle Bill, and that's them at the ocean. It was in Corpus Christi, I think. And that's Mama and Papa. Let me pause this. Okay, that looks like my Mama's mom and dad, which would be my great-grandma and my great-grandpa. I don't know who the other people are. But, and then I'm not sure, I know that's not very clear. Let's see if I can get a clearer shot of that one. Uncle Bill and my mom. Not sure who these kids are. But I know that's Aunt Nell and my mom and Uncle Bill. And that's my mom right there. Okay, continue to play. Okay, that looks like my great-grandma on Mama's side. That's Uncle Bill and my mom. I'm not sure who those two people are though. And let me pause this for a second. Okay, so this is, I'm not sure who that, if that's Myrtle or one of Mama's sisters. That's Aunt Nell. And I don't know, but these are Mama's sisters. That's Aunt Nell and my mom. And that picture's not very clear. That's Aunt Nell holding up my mom, and that's, I know, that's that little, that might be Aunt Kathy, I'm not sure. That's Uncle Bill. My mom's not in that picture, so. That's Mama. She's so beautiful. Let me pause this one. Okay, so these are Mama's sisters. That is Aunt Nell, and I don't know who in the middle that is, but they are her sisters too. That's Mama's mom and dad. If I can get a clear picture of that. Yeah, it's not a very clear picture. It's pretty faded, but that's Mama's mom and dad. Maybe that's her brothers. I'm not sure. And that's Mama and my mom, Nancy Wilson and Janelle Wilson. There's my mom and when she went to Martin's Mill. And there's another picture of her. That's my mom and Uncle Bill. And I gotta tell you a story about this picture. You see that, let me zoom in. That bite mark on his forehead? She did that. My mom bit him on the forehead. Mama used to love to tell that story. He looks traumatized. And she looks so innocent. She kind of has a little evil eye there. I'm kidding, Mom. Okay, anyway, that's Uncle Bill and my mom. That's hilarious. I love that picture. I used to love it when I was a kid. Okay. Keep going here. And sorry, it's sideways. And it's Uncle Bill and my mom and Uncle Bill. And there's another picture of Uncle Bill and my mom. And this is my dad when he was a baby. And that's my my dad's mom and dad, Papa Jarnagin and Granny. And that's my dad again. There's my dad again. Not sure how old he was there. There's my dad again, Paul Jarnagin. And this is my mom. I think it's right before she married my dad, or they were dating. She was only about 15, so. And that's her friends, I think. I don't know. But anyway, that's my mom. This is my dad, and I'm not sure who he's with. Must have been a cousin or something, but that's his pit bull. And there's Uncle Bill being silly with my mom. And there's my mom, Janelle. And there's my mom getting married. She became a Jarnagan. Married to that handsome guy right there. My dad, Paul Jarnagin. Don't know who that other people are. I'm going to stop after this wedding pictures because there's a lot more, and I'll make 2 separate videos. I'm not sure I can download that big of a video. Or upload, I mean, to Facebook. I wish I knew who those 2 people were. It's my mom and dad on their wedding day. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here.